Hey everyone, before this episode starts, it's important to remember anything we say on this podcast should be taken as a bad joke and should not be taken seriously, ever.
Take your balls.
Hey everyone, welcome to the slightly diverse podcast, not to be confused with the racially diverse podcast. They're charlatans, they're fakes, they're not the real ones. We are the real ones.
They're called the racially diverse
It's
because they are racist. I heard.
yeah.
That's what Donald
It's just
Trump
me and
told
Milk
me.
today. Bordelon is away military role playing right today. That's so he won't be with us.
Yeah, he's at a Civil War
But
reenactment right now.
yeah, no, he's role playing as like a marine or something. I don't know exactly. I don't know the finite details. So you just got us two cute little boys.
Damn right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Borlon actually admitted to murdering like 15 children in Syria.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he said that he was Black Ops, Spec Ops, Navy SEAL, Green Beret,
Green Beret.
French
Yeah.
Foreign Legion. He was all of those things at once at one point.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy. So the audience remembers that when Borlon says that he has a gun, he means it.
Yep, he's got a gun that he ripped from the hands of a filthy terrorist in Syria.
Mm-hmm. Did I ever tell you? Did I ever tell a story how I like worked on a comic with like some girl from Syria?
No.
I was in a Discord, like a regular old Discord, and then someone announced, like, it's like, hey, I'm working on a comic. If you have any interest in working on it, just DM me. And I wasn't doing anything, like, right? I was like 18, I think. And I was like, damn, that sounds pretty sweet. I want to do something cool with people. So I DM'd her, and and she's like, yeah, can you just show me some of your art before I invite you? And I just show her some of my art, my terrible old art, which frankly is only slightly less bad or slightly worse than what I'm doing right now.
Than whatever you're drawing right now.
Much.
Yeah,
I haven't improved much, but yeah, she invites me to the server, and then she announces to everybody that I am now the main artist. And I'm like, hold on.
You're like, hold on, I did not sign up for this.
Yeah, I was expected to like just do like the lines, like the ink or something. But no, she's like,
Yeah,
you're the main sketch artist from now on. And then we got another guy. He's gonna do the colors. And like there was like 16 people in that server, and each one of them was like 1,000 times better than I was. And I was like, why am I the main artist?
I guess that is like, you're good at sketching, man. I guess that's what you tell them.
Yeah, and then she just like gave me like a bunch of like scripts and like not scripts. So what is the character descriptions? So I could like so I could start working on like some of the characters, right? Like how they look like and shit, the turnarounds and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was like, sure. And I did them. I did like 8 fucking hours worth of drawing on a bunch of characters, right? And we were supposed to have a meeting on a Monday at fucking 3 a.m. for me, at least, because she lived in Syria. She was a Syrian. Like this
Syrian? Oh my god.
This girl that like was writing the scripts lived in Syria. So I had to have a meeting at 3 a.m. on a Monday. Jesus. So I woke up at 3 a.m. on Monday, and I'm sitting in there, and then some other guy joins, and I'm like, oh, hey man, what's up? Where's the girl? She's an hour late. And then he's like, yeah. So basically there's like zero production value to this whole thing. He's like, Everybody's just kind of here to just hang out and draw. Yeah, and he's like, you basically she gave you the main artist role because you're the only one that's actually doing anything. And I'm like, what? And he's like, dude, I tried to, like, when I first joined, I tried helping her, like, writing a script and shit, but she just, like, doesn't do anything. And I'm like, what the fuck, are you shitting me? And, like, we were like, me and that guy just ended up talking and just drawing with each other, right? For, like, fucking 5 hours, and she never showed up.
Oh my god.
And we kept, and then, like, she was like, oh, sorry, I had, like, some stuff to take care of. Like, very, like, not non-descriptive about why the fuck she wasn't around.
She was aiding and abetting ISIS.
She was hiding.
Wait,
She was letting ISIS shoot mortars from her home, I heard. But no. But dude, eventually, like, it started getting to the point where, like, she would schedule meetings and never show up for them, like, constantly. And I was like, why am I doing all this work? And like, like, I was just doing this for fun, and this person's not even, like, helping or doing anything. It's their project. The fuck. And yeah, I ended up leaving, and I think she died, dude, because, like, after a while she stopped messaging people completely. I think she had a bomb land on her home or something.
Yeah.
But frankly, if you start a project, you better be the person that's doing the most. What the fuck? You know?
Yeah,
If
I
you're not doing anything for the project you started, why the fuck are we doing it in the first place?
Yeah, like, you're the one who has the vision. You're the one who has.
They should be the most
who knows
excited.
all the-
Like, what the fuck? It's like a director
Well,
who
the
just,
thing,
like,
too, is
sits
that-
back and never directs.
Yeah, it's like you're the lead on this. You're the one who, because, like, when you're working on a project, the other people, they don't know what the direction's gonna be.
Yeah,
You
I
do,
remember the
as
guy
the-
like going like, it's like, I would love to, like, work on this this script, but the thing is, if I write anything and then I just show it to her, like, later on, she could just end up saying, no, that's not good. It's
Yeah,
like, he,
she
like,
could
never
literally
has the
retcon it.
feedback. Like, why the fuck would he work on it? He doesn't know if he's gonna get the feedback. Like, it should be him and her doing the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But that guy was pretty cool. I joined his Discord, but then I left because it was pretty dead.
That's our most Discord.
Yeah. As is this Discord, this filthy fucking goblin Discord.
We only come here if we only come to the stew to record, man.
Yeah, someone also keeps sharing bestiality porn. I keep deleting the messages.
Are you kidding me?
No. I'm joking.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, how the fuck do I not see that?
It only happens at 4 a.m. and I have to delete them. And it's always Borlon as well.
Oh, interesting.
Is Borlon with his cock out on his phone, on his laptop screen with the bestiality porn on the screen. He's got a hog, dude. And by hog, I mean long and needle shaped. You know what I mean?
Jamon.
I don't think you were there for when I was saying that Borlon's penis was shaped like a big needle that like splits atoms. For how long it is.
That's really funny.
But yeah, that ISIS girl.
Why?
Dead,
Why
dude.
is she suddenly an ISIS girl?
You said she was ISIS.
No, I didn't. Nah, stop. Don't place that. Don't put that on me.
You said that she was an ISIS apologist.
An ISIS apologist?
Do you think that's real?
No, I didn't. I did not. People like saying ISIS is. Yeah, I've met a couple.
Like, listen, ISIS is just misunderstood, man.
No, it's usually people. It's like it's weird. It's usually people like saying like, well, ISIS exists because U.S. intervention in the Middle East, and I'm like, well, albeit yes, that is many reasons why. That doesn't mean ISIS is justified in beheading prisoners and lighting people on fire in
Yeah, and
cages.
having a bunch of rape gangbangs on women they capture.
Yeah,
And having
like sure,
kids
ISIS.
shoot people in the head when they're like fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, ISIS might be an after effect of U.S. foreign policy. It doesn't make mean that what they do is valid. Because, bro, remember, even Al Qaeda's like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking wild. I saw some crazy videos that they make themselves, making like all these fucking 4K ultra 60 FPS HD videos. Yeah, those are pretty horrifying. You ever seen those videos?
No, I'm not. I'm not like a cringe 13-year-old that thinks watching gore content's funny.
Oh no, I never thought it was funny. It horrified me, but I couldn't look away when I was a kid. When I was 17.
Yeah, it's like morbid. It's that morbid curiosity.
Yeah, dude, that morbid curiosity is as honestly, like when I was younger, probably cursed me to this day. I feel like I've lived 1,000 wars after seeing all the shit I've seen. But
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know, dude. Can 13-year-olds just don't seem to know how to stay away from gore content? It's like it's really strange. It's very strange.
yeah, well, I never understood like the edgy kids that like thought it was cool. I never thought what I did was cool. I thought I was insane. I thought I was like, I must be the one guy that does this. But I also
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
I
blame my
get that.
sisters because they used to watch like beheading videos with me in the room when I was like
Oh my god.
9 and 10 years old
Oh
and stuff.
my god.
I remember seeing like they were like reading out like scalping. What's that? And then we watched some guy get his head fucking shaved off.
Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
Jesus Christ.
No, actually, I have seen one video, unfortunately, of they chainsaw things and terrorists. Not fun. Not fun.
Yeah, it was terrorists doing like a carnival sort of like chainsaw throwing.
Oh my god. Dude, it's like it's super funny to me because, well, not the beheading stuff, but but right now on Instagram is like, because we like, people want to ban TikTok, and like just like people are like, no, don't ban TikTok. People are like, just go back to Instagram. Instagram is like the least moderated social media site I've ever seen. There's like people are just posting videos of like people getting murdered
I mean
on
so is Facebook. Facebook, you could share like someone getting eaten alive.
yeah, I'm not
And it stays
sure.
up
I'm
for
not
like
on,
days
but
and
like
weeks.
I have no clue about it, much of that, because I'm not on Facebook, so I can only speak for the stuff I'm on.
No, no, I'm not on
But
Facebook anymore either. I mean, Instagram
I'm
is
like,
Facebook though. It's owned by Meta.
yeah, but no, I'm just like, dude, like I'm literally watching video, like people just like post videos of like hoes getting dick down, hoes bitches getting fucked,
Why do you watch so
fucking
many of those videos,
just some,
dude?
just some crazy shit. I don't know why. It's on my feed. I don't watch them. I just see them,
Yes, that means you
and
are
it's like,
watching them. It's on your feed.
dude, they won't get off my feed is the
It's
issue.
because you keep watching them. You keep going like, oh, that's pretty cool.
No, I especially especially the stuff where people just dying.
You know what my feed is? Nothing but cringe videos. I have like mentally ill, like Down syndrome people, and like just like hot people doing the worst shit ever. It makes you want to cry.
Hot people doing the worst shit ever.
Yeah, hot people going like doing like weird, creepy stuff and thinking it's fucking charming and sweet. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, it's like that guy who's like, what if we were at the gym and I just looked at you like this? Have you seen that guy? It's so weird. He just stares into the camera and it just says "what if" scenarios to his like female viewer.
I saw one of like some dude like licking his tongue at the camera, like he's like licking a pussy, right? And it was the worst.
Oh
I hate.
my
I was like, it's like looking at the sun. I was like, God, I can't even look at this thing.
It's
That
like
I'd rather
looking at
watch
the
someone get
sun.
beheaded than watch this shit. This is terrible.
Jesus.
But you know, that's what I watch. Cringe
Is it?
videos. I love the
Oh,
wolf.
you watch cringe
wolf
videos?
pack videos, like this family, like this white family where they pretend to be wolves. And he's like, I'm
No, I'm
alpha,
not.
that's beta, and that's den mother. Get your fucking wolf names right.
That's dead mother.
Yeah, he's calling his mom den mother.
His mom? Okay,
Yeah,
never
the whole
mind.
family's in on it, dude. They all
I
think
thought
they're
it was like
wolves.
I thought it was like a you know, husband, wife, and their two kids. No,
No, it's like he's somehow the teenage son is the alpha.
it's just mom. Okay, that makes it a little stranger. It's kind of like a Liver King's family.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, Liver King's family. Liver King. Guess what his sons are named?
What are they named?
His oldest son is named Striker, and his youngest son, with a Y, and his youngest son's name is Rad.
Rad? Or
Rad, like with a rad, like oh dude, that's totally rad. That's his youngest name is Rad. His oldest name is Striker. Like for anyone who might be listening,
Why
it's
is
like
Liver King an asshole?
the armored personnel character. No, he's he's awful. Liver King's like the biggest liar ever.
Yeah, didn't he lie about only eating fucking raw meat? And it's like eating raw meat and a bunch of fucking steroids.
Yeah, and it's like he does the what's it called? Like he calls it the primal diet, which is basically just some bullshit. That's all I can say is bullshit.
That's that's stupid. People have been using fire for fucking years.
Yeah, that, and it's the belief that if we just like eat like raw organs, our health will improve, and it's like no, like our ancestors weren't the most healthy people ever. They were actually pretty sickly, if we're gonna be honest.
And they would, then they started learning that you had to cook your food, and they learned that
Exactly. They were
honestly only fucking gorilla monkeys were eating raw meat. What the fuck?
gorilla. That just sounds racist, bro.
Gorilla monkeys?
Like
They're not gorillas.
yeah, I know.
Chimps.
I know you mean.
Chimp monkeys.
I know you mean that literally, but
gorilla monkeys. No, that's the difference between a gorilla monkey and just a regular old, human. Is the use of fire. People would just char the shit out of their meat and then eat it. And I bet it was delicious.
for sure.
Yeah, you ever play Ancestors? That's a monkey game.
No.
Ancestors, the humankind experience. You play as a monkey. And you have to like swing from trees and shit. It's pretty fun.
Nah.
I wish the combat was good though. The combat is just quick time events. It's kind of lame.
Sick. It's like the Planet of the Apes game, man.
Yeah, you know what was bad about that game though is that there's no audio sliders, so if you turn down, like if you turn off the music because it's loud as shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the context cues for the QuickTime events. They don't show you anything either. It's just all from sound. So I remember playing that thing and like having to like set it in Windows to like 3% because it was loud as shit. It's the loudest game ever made.
God damn.
That game's pretty sweet though. I liked it. It's a survival game, with monkeys. You could like stick your hand into beehives and get stung. There's a big evil eagle. What else can you do? There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, also known
That's Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Also known as a big fucking saber-toothed cat.
Oh.
But yeah, there's a big alligator that's fucking scary.
There's a big alligator.
Liver King. Yeah, Liver King probably thinks he's an alligator.
He definitely doesn't think he's a liar. That's for certain.
He thinks he's just misunderstood.
No, he's just a fucking liar, bro. He's like the biggest liar ever I've ever seen.
I'm gonna draw Liver King right now.
You know, I'm gonna plug another podcast here because I think it's a good podcast. Behind the Bastards did a podcast, did an episode on the Liver King, which is where I'm getting some of this information from.
LiverKing.org. Go to that website and buy whatever you see on there. Go to Liver King's YouTube channel and subscribe to it. And whenever he does any like some sort of promotion, you have to buy stuff, guys. This is an order. You have to buy everything Liver King tells you to buy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I remember he has a big nose. This is so stupid looking already.
Are you like drawing the Liver King right now?
Yeah, from memory, I don't remember exactly how he looks like. I know he has a big beard.
Interesting. Yeah, dude. Liver King is definitely an interesting character. He also talks about native communities in really strange ways. Kind of weird.
Guys, you have to use hair to cover up your bleeding pussies, okay? That's what the natives would do. They'd roll up some fucking hair and put it up their pussy, okay? It's not bad. It won't give you any cysts on the inside.
Well, you want to know what he calls his fans? He calls them he calls his fan fuck, what do they call it? He calls his fan primals.
Primals?
He's like yeah, he calls them primals.
That's kind of lame. Why not the vagrants or something cool?
The vagrants.
That's our fan name. Vagrants. Hey, vagrants.
That's what we.
They troglodyte. That's what we hey, call mongoloids.
If we had any fans, man.
All our fans are called mongoloids from now on.
Stop.
That's the people we're gonna attract someday. You wait. We're gonna attract people who have drug issues.
I would be so mad if we got like a comment
kids.
saying, say like, "Hey guys, love the content." Like, "Hey guys, love the content." Whenever I listen to you, I'm fucking high off crack cocaine, beating my girlfriend. I'm like, Jesus. Should we keep making this?
Guys, I'm here hanging out with my goth girlfriend in a vampire club. Any tips? That's the first comment we're gonna get. Watch.
Yeah.
We already had our first comment.
When was that?
That was when the dude like watched the I don't know why that one episode fucking fuck Nugget something edition or Nugget something edition, right?
Yeah, what about
the one the most watched video on our channel?
Mm-hmm.
But that guy, the only comment on there is "damn." That's all he had to say.
Which video was that?
That's it's the most viewed one. I don't remember.
I need to go.
Something Nugget.
I need to go.
When I'm talking about
I
fuck
need to look
nuggets
at
or
this.
something. So just say "damn."
Oh, the one with 53.
It's like really scarred him.
Episode 8, Space War Nugget Edition.
Yeah.
Damn. He goes from human 673. Damn.
Shout out. I know you're already our biggest fan. We're gonna send you $1,000 every month from now on. From Borland's account, obviously.
It's just the damn. It's just the damn.
Yeah, we like upset his day. We ruined his day.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. I'd love if someone was like, my day got progressively worse after I watched this.
It's like something about this feels evil.
Yeah, it's satanic. You know, I think that's an interesting segue. So one of the next topics.
Oh, what?
Jaden Animation hates God. I promise you, Jaden Animation hates God, bro. I can't believe it. Such a crazy revelation.
Some would say. Is she with the
I
devil?
I would dare I say, Jaden Animation is with the devil.
Why? What makes you say this?
Bro, you didn't hear? She was on a video with Jay Schlatt and she made fun of God and Jesus. Oh my God.
She did?
Nah, I don't. It was terrible. It was awful. Horrible.
All right, guys. You guys heard. This is me calling all the God-fearing individuals to find Jaden Animations and fucking shake her hand, show her kindness, and then say go with God.
No, I think that whole thing was very funny because I didn't see it part of the context. There, fucking her and Schlatt were like a quote unquote game, and they were basically being like, they were pretty much like, how many lions would it take to take down a Pokemon, right? So
Yeah.
and so they managed to get on God, and then Jaden was just started joking about Jesus, like fucking, resurrecting himself or being resurrected and shit, because it was Easter at the time when they were filming,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess people got fucking mad or something. People were like, "Oh my God, this is so fucked up."
Wait, what were their jokes though?
She's just kind of making fun of like she's kind of like she's like, "Oh, so you think Jesus after he died just got up and walked away?" And he's like, "Yeah, he was resurrected." He's like, "He ran away. He didn't want to face the fight. He ran away." Shit like that. Just basically called Jesus a pussy, and people got mad at that.
People were like, "What the fuck? Jesus could kill Goku if he wanted. You bitch! I'm gonna
Yeah,
kill you."
what I will say is that I think folks got a little too upset over it because let's be honest, she's on a Jay Schlatt video talking about Jesus, like it's sad.
Jay Slash the Tubby Man, right?
Yeah, he's got lamb chop
Huskies
for like
is a better term from him because he's not fat, but he's big.
yeah he's not really fat. He's a bigger fella, bigger than he used to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really watch either of those people. I know about Jaden Animations just because she was like
You're
a
an
big
artist.
topic, with artists and stuff for a while.
Yeah,
People actually just were jealous of her for a while because they were like, "Oh my god, she does terrible animation, and all she does is tell a story." It's like, yeah,
like yeah. Have
and
you never heard of like a story time channel? That's a thing. It's
people were
it
mad
works.
because everybody else was doing like hard animations. Also, your Liver King. Let me draw his name. Cool.
No, yeah, no, you're right. You're honestly right. Like, I think I've heard about that a little bit too. People being like, "Oh, Jane animation fucking sucks," and it's like, "Why?" It's like, look at her animations. Like, it's a very simplistic style. But it gets the point across. What's the issue? They're like, it just looks bad. I'm like,
it does not look bad. She's got a nice style.
no, so that's what I'm saying, right? It's a style at the end of the day. It's just how she draws and animates, bro.
Does Liver King have this Liver King gold crown on his body anywhere?
No, not that I'd be aware of.
Now he does. It's half print and half cursive.
Well, you know what? It's just so we don't get sued by him, maybe change it to like something else, like Laver King
I'm not scared of this dumb bitch.
or Liver Kang.
He wants to sue us.
So you get
Take
banned on the
everything I have.
Ubisoft
Take
forums.
what little
No,
I have.
no, don't. I have
You
a
better
lot.
watch
I
it. You
have a
better
decent bit
watch
I could
out.
lose. So no thanks.
No, yeah, you're rich as fuck though. You're fun to take
Not-
down. I don't have anything.
I'm not rich. I
You
just
make about $90K a month, right?
No, I don't. I don't make 90K. All right.
You make about $90 billion, right?
No, I don't. Oh
Yeah,
fuck! I do
anyways,
not.
Jada Animations gets a lot of hate for no reason.
For no reason. No reason.
It's just jealous artists. Nothing new. People who just put all their effort into their art, and then they get mad when something else that has that they think is little out
inferior.
takes little effort, yeah, is inferior in some way.
Mm-hmm.
They get jealous. It's like, but listen, man, if all you care about is your art getting seen by everybody, you should probably just quit.
I mean, this shit's a community. So like y'all, like artists should be supporting each other. Doesn't matter, even if one artist is quote unquote better than you still support them anyway, because that's what you do when you're in a community. You know?
You're supposed to make art because it's fun, not because you
Mm-hmm.
fucking want the fame and the money. If you come into
Yeah.
art thinking you're gonna make any money or any fame, you're a fucking dumbass. It's like
No, it's definitely not.
all the great artists that I've met, because I met a lot of artists, right? Met professionals, all sorts of shit. People just do it as a hobby, and each one of the great artists that I've met did it because they just because they thought it was fun and in the pursuit of getting better themselves. And they were never jealous of other artists. That they were like, no, that's fucking sweet. I fucking love that artist, man. That's a big difference between people who never make anything good and people who make a lot of great shit.
Mm.
It's that they do it just for the sake of doing it. They don't need any other
Yeah, no,
reason.
I go. No, honestly, it's like it's one of those. It's one of those thankless jobs, but it's also like you do it because you love it. You don't do it because you're trying to make money, and that's just the truth. Most artists, unless they work for like a big firm or something, don't make much money, or if they get like a lucky break, still don't make much money.
Yeah, people are really upset about the AI stuff, right? And some people were like,
Yeah,
it's like this is gonna take so many jobs away from artists, which is true. And like artists will probably get shit on even harder because of AI art. But honestly, like the biggest problem people had was just that it was stolen. It was using stolen artwork.
yeah. You told me you had told me that like you would you told me that basically how they do it is they were feeding it art, right? They were feeding it
Yeah,
other
they
people's
just
art so it could
took a
get the
bunch of
style
images
down.
and just copy the style, which is not cool. And that you like it just goes to show that like the biggest problem isn't about the money. It's about just the fact that they're stealing art because that's what's important to
Mm-hmm.
people. So what's
Yeah,
important to artists is that keeping the creativity and the love of the art form alive.
yeah. I don't think it's bad that the AI art's become like this emerging thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't
Um,
think so either, to be honest.
I just think though,
I think it's gay.
I'm just like if you're gonna do AI art, um, don't I don't know, don't feed other artists art to it to do it.
Mm-hmm. And don't
Um,
pretend that you
I
drew it
don't.
yourself because that's even more lame.
Yeah, it's one thing to make like AI art if you want to make AI art because you're like because I know a couple of dudes that do it, but they do it because they think it's cool and they like giving it prompts and seeing what it makes, right? That's cool and all.
Yeah, but they like
It's
post like they're like make me a big titty goddess, and it does it for them.
or they'll be like or they'll be. I saw one. I forgot what the prompt was, but it made this absolutely gorgeous picture. But like, um, it was like some cyberpunk esque like soldier or something.
Yeah, it's very impressive technology. I just wish that it was made not shittily.
Yeah, and it's like, but yeah, like the people who are making these tools, they could. There's a lot of different things they could do. Like I don't know, hire artists to draw art to feed to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can if they're like oh well we need to feed it art, then feed it art without stealing people's art. You know, like at the very least, feed it in a sustainable way that you're
Mm-hmm.
not fucking somebody else over because that's not fair to them.
But also for people that do the AI art stuff all the time, they also shouldn't pretend like they're artists. Like that's not you're not an artist, bro.
No, I
you're
mean
using an AI to do all the work for you. That's not art.
I I'm firmly of the belief that in some respects, I am an artist because I make like cinematography stuff. But that's the fullest extent of it.
Well, you make music as
Um,
well. You're not using. Well, I mean, I guess you are. You're fucking stealing all the time. But anyways,
what? What am I
actually, never mind. You're
stealing?
stealing constant. You're stealing constantly. You're sampling music and saying it's yours.
Okay. I mean,
No, I'm just
sampling is
joking.
sampling is a whole thing. I mean, I did a whole class about like the legitimacy of sampling
No, I'm just
this
messing with
past
you.
college. Yeah,
But you are an
yeah.
artist,
I
dude.
forgot. I
Like
forgot.
you
I
put
did make
work
the
in.
intro
This is
song.
like when we were talking about like we were talking about what were we talking about last time? Like something about like not on TikTok, something about the terrible YouTube channels that just react
Mm,
to like stuff. They just react to
oh
YouTube.
yeah, just reaction channels in general.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially, yeah, I hate reaction channels.
Yeah, those people would be like, I'm a fucking YouTuber. It's like you're not anything. You're a fucking loser. Fuck you.
Especially like commentary channels. Like I haven't. It took me so long to realize that how little talent people like Leafy had. Like no, not to
No, I never
rag
liked
on
Leafy.
Leafy, but but a lot of a lot of people were a lot of people were always talking about how they're like, oh my god, he's such a YouTuber, he's holding people accountable, shit like that. And I was like, I didn't really see it. I
He
never
was
really
just
see it saw
he
it
he
that
was an
way.
asshole.
He
The
just
second like my friend showed me his videos, like isn't he funny? I was like, this guy's just an asshole, dude.
it's
And
just
then I showed
it's
him iDubbbz. I was like, it's like I showed him iDubbbz. Like this is like here, at least iDubbbz is as an asshole to people who deserve it at least a little
yeah.
bit.
Well, the other thing too is that Idubbbz actually like put work into his video, kind of puts
Hmm.
work into his videos,
And
even
he
the
was
ones where
funny.
he's
He was
not,
funny as well.
even the ones where he's not being even the ones where he's not um doing commentary. Like, have you seen his little pickle documentary? That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, the
And
pickle one was great.
the amount of effort that he put into that shit is so much. Or
How
like
he
when
has fallen from grace though,
or
huh?
he went to that con, and some people will say the fact that he went up to Tana Mojo and went and told her to say the n-word.
That was
some
fucking
people might
hilarious.
some people might say that's horrible, but Tana Mojo fucking
You know
deserves it.
what's so sad about iDubbbz? Just how much he has fallen from grace.
Tana Mojo is he's just a regular dude now. Which
He said that he regrets making the Tana Mojo video, even though like the message he brought out that like he's like, listen, if we give all this power to this word, it's just this is gonna keep staying with us, right?
I mean, I'm not going to talk about what the problematic politics and effects of using the N word as a black person or as a non-black person because it's not really part of this podcast.
No, it's not.
Um, but what I will say is
Drop
that
it now.
what I will say
Quick,
though
drop
is
it.
that yeah, what I will say though is the reason I always fucked with that video because Tana Mojo is a terrible person.
Mhm.
So and she deserves to feel uncomfortable like that. She deserves that for just some random guy to come and be like say and then just drop the hard R on her. So reason I'm an advocate for that is because I think she fucking deserved it.
Do you see how he
Um,
kicked the fella off from the boxing event? That's happening today actually. The boxing event,
there's another creator boxing
the
match.
creator clash. He kicked
No
off
way.
fucking Krispy Kreme. Remember that guy?
Krispy Kreme.
Or Froggy Fresh, Krispy Kreme. I know him as Krispy Kreme. It's an
Yeah,
old
no, I don't
YouTuber.
know.
He like made like rap videos, but he was like, "It's Krispy Kreme," and he just like did terrible rap videos, right? Well, I mean, they're not terrible; they're funny. But anyways, he kicked Krispy Kreme slash Froggy Fresh off of the boxing event because he started like working with some guy named Sam Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
You know who
I think I
Sam
might have
Hyde
heard of
is?
Sam Hyde. I don't fully
Sam
know who
Hyde is
Sam Hyde
very
is.
funny. Sam Hyde's hilarious.
Intervention.
But he kicked them off because I guess iDubbbz and Sam Hyde have some beef or something, and he just kicked them off just for like even like working with him.
Interesting.
Which is fucked up. Because Sam Hyde also worked with another boxer that's in the event as well today,
Mm-hmm.
and that wasn't a problem back then, but now it suddenly is,
Interesting.
and it's fucked up. It's pretty dark.
I think that that YouTube drama has gotten to the point where
You don't care.
YouTube, yeah, I don't care. It's yeah, no, I really don't care about it. I don't care for it anymore. It's just 9 times out of 10, it's just fucking stupid. It's like
Yeah.
most of the time, it's just some like rich fucking people who like. I'm not gonna pretend that we got talent, but it's just rich people who think that they are entitled or own the fucking world. It's really just them getting their ego hurt, and then they just start beefing with another person who also got their ego hurt. You know,
Yeah.
so like if we're gonna do drama, at least have it have some substance, right? Like this guy fucking like came to my party,
This
fucked
guy
my
raped my
girlfriend, and
wife.
like fucked my like cheated on my like cheated on my girlfriend, or like fucked my girlfriend and called my mom like a skank. Like,
like the
at
worm,
least
like the
let's do
worm guy,
that.
fucking Pro Jared. Remember that?
Yeah, like if we're gonna do that, let's at least make it interesting, you know?
Remember Pro Jared?
Let's,
Remember that shit?
no,
You know Rubber Ross?
Mm.
You don't know who Rubber Ross is?
No.
He was like an animator
Sadly.
on Newgrounds for a long time. Now he's like a big YouTuber.
Mhm.
But his wife like fucked some guy named Pro Jared. Who was also a big YouTuber. Like they were cheating, like they were like in like some weird love triangle thing. And everybody was like, "You're a fucking slut." And everybody likes Rubber Ross now. And everybody thinks that
Well,
his ex-wife and his and Pro Jared are all pieces of shit.
like if we're gonna do this shit, come on, let's make it interesting.
No, but yeah, but anyways, with the IDUB stuff, I just think it's just sad because, you know, it's like this beloved YouTuber has just like gone off the deep end and just went insane. It's kind of like watching Britney Spears shave her head. It's like, oh no, what happened?
I thought it was always really interesting how because what I will say, one of the more interesting YouTube dramas that has like hit us in the last 10 years was the whole all that shit with OnlyFans when OnlyFans like first became a thing.
Yeah.
I always found that interesting.
I feel like
Because-
OnlyFans is like being less of a thing now.
It's because people stopped bitching about it.
No, I
think-
mean like it's becoming less popular is what I mean.
Oh, well, I mean, people are still doing it. People are still like making it, having income off of OnlyFans
Yeah.
and shit like that.
I think all the girls are just realizing that there's so many people on OnlyFans now that there's no real point not doing
Oh,
it.
I can confirm that women are still doing OnlyFans. It's just people don't care anymore, which is good because I don't know, man. It's like I guess when
see some
OnlyFans
titties,
first
dude.
came out, people didn't really know how to mind their fucking business because they're like this girl that's OnlyFans nasty, and it's like do you watch porn? Yeah, a porn star does porn. This woman sells booby pics on OnlyFans.
Nah,
What's the
porn
fucking
star's better.
difference?
Porn star's 1,000 times better than the OnlyFans girl.
Well, I'm not asking which is better. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to point out that women on OnlyFans
Shout out to
pre-
Kenzie
is like-
Reeves.
isn't really much different from porn star.
Shout out your favorite porn stars right now.
It's just it's really no different. There's really no difference between the two.
Now there's a big
So-
difference. One is good, takes talent, and one is lame.
I mean, I could make the argument that in reality, doing porn doesn't really take talent.
Nah, one has production value at least.
Yeah, but the thing is, the actors in porn, they just fuck, and then everyone else does all the editing now. Especially now that pornos have fucking like crazy stories with them, someone else does all the story writing. Somebody else does all.
Yeah,
Somebody else does
production,
everything.
dude.
They just fucking come. That's that's it. That's all they do.
No, there's good ones. There's great ones. What about
but
the
also,
bald
like,
bitch that we were talking about
only
last time?
yeah, the part where she gets
tell me
fucked
she
and,
ain't
and her
built
boyfriend
different?
comes on her head.
That chick is built different, dude.
What the fuck is her name? She's super hot. What's her name?
Ask your brother.
I don't know. He would know.
Yes, he would. Yes, he
I
would.
wouldn't.
Ask your pops. Call him
I don't got a pops.
Find. All right, call your neighbor's pops and ask
Call
him.
my neighbor's
every
pops.
red-blooded man knows her in some way.
Oh, Riley Nixon is her name.
Yeah, Riley Nixon.
Yeah, Riley Nixon's fucking
You're telling
hot,
me that
bro.
she's not built different? She's not.
What do you mean by
other
built
other,
different?
Like,
though?
you know, you compare her to like other porn stars. It's like, nah, this bitch is built different.
I mean,
that she's good. That she's like, yeah, she's a cut above the rest. You don't think so?
I don't know about being a cut above the rest. I just think she's hot.
You don't think someone like Mia Khalifa is above like any other porn star OnlyFans girl? There's
No,
talent. There's talent, dude.
Though I'm not gonna start doing this, but I do always find it interesting how she'd fuck white dudes and they fuck her, and like she'd get dicked down by white guys raw, but then the black dudes always had to wear condoms.
They did.
Yeah,
I
you
never
can see
noticed that.
you can see if you look close. Someone had pointed that out to me. They were like, you realize that like Mia Khalifa in most of her videos, like if she was getting dicked down by a black dude, he had to wear a condom. White boys could always hit it raw.
She's like, listen.
I was like, no fucking way. And then I seen it, and I was like, oh my fucking
like,
god.
listen, I'm Lebanese. I don't need a black kid. All right, he's gonna get double shit on.
Yeah, I always thought is really fun, bro. Dude, porn comment sections are some of the most racist places I've ever seen.
Dude, porn fucking titles are the most racist things sometimes.
Dude, I was like you can, like people could be calling like people like there's like on that some ebony video, and it's like some black guy fucking some white chick, and some guy on the comment will be like, that guy got the. Someone like called the dude Mandingo. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, what is wrong with you? Like, dude, porn comment sections are fucking racist. It's so funny.
I mean, I honestly, it's also.
I mean, not the
titles
racism.
that play into it. The like tiny white girl gets destroyed by big black dongus.
By
big
black,
evil tribal black dongus. It's like, what?
Big evil tribal black dongus. That's really funny.
What the hell is this? But,
yeah, no, deadass. Like, what does that even mean?
Then I told you guys that I watch mostly interracial because I'm brown. So
yeah,
like when I see a white guy, I'm like, looks like a ghost walked in. I don't like that.
That's yeah, man.
It's all pink and weird looking. I'm like, that looks like an alien. I don't want to see this. Where the brown guys at?
Where the brown guys at?
Where all the 5'4" Mexican dudes at, huh?
Because he wants to see twinks, guys. That's why.
Wants to see what?
Because you want to see twinks.
Oh, he's in the gay stuff.
I mean, you are, right? I mean, not gay stuff, but you're.
I don't watch gay porn. What are you talking about? I don't like lesbian porn. That shit sucks. Can you stop assuming my fucking gender? My gender and my sexuality?
I wasn't assuming your gender. I was assuming. I know that. Well, you're bi, so it's reasonable to assume that maybe you did dabble in a little bit of gay porn.
No, food is only.
No. By the way, guys, we're both adults.
Food is only, sir. I've been watching porn since I was like 13.
No, we don't need to know that. We don't need to know that. We're not careful. I am Lucid's gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
Everybody needs to know that everybody jacks off. To pretend like you don't makes you look like a dumbass.
No, it's
even your old granddad jacks off. All right. Quit pretending, fellas. Just
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't want to think about the fact, and I think subconsciously deep down, I think that I'm like the only person that beats off.
No, I bet your brother has beat off with you in the room. I can
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that.
I can guarantee my brother beat it because I used to share a room as well. My brother probably has beat off with me in the room as well.
I don't want to think about that.
I don't give a shit. We're both men, dude. It's like pooping. I know my brother poops. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, yeah, I know my brother. I know my brother poops, but I don't want to think about
stuff.
Nah, for me it's a little different.
Even priests do it on children's heads. Come on now.
That's or those two guys on Riley Nixon's head.
Yeah.
We should get her on the podcast. I'm sure she'd love to.
Hilarious video.
Oh, have you seen it? Since I brought it up.
Of course, I've seen that. I saw she's in a really racist one as well. Did you see that one?
No.
She's like it's like she's like this white guy. They ask her about like some like civil rights activist or something. Like, you ever heard of him? And she's like, no, and they just slap the shit out of her. And I'm like, damn, what the? I don't know him either.
That's why. I think it's really funny when
you racist. It's like, what?
I think it's really funny when pornos use the dumb white hoe trope. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's cool because no, again, I think it's super funny. That doesn't mean I think it's okay. I just think it's funny.
I just love that they just mentioned, they just like reference like this super like like niche like civil rights activist from the past, and she doesn't know about it. And then they slap the shit out of her and call her racist. It's like, what? It's like she's ignorant, and if anything, I don't know if she's racist.
That's very funny.
Yeah, it's a good video too.
Yeah,
the dude's built like a little tank though. He's like 5'2". It's very strange.
The dude who called her racist.
Yeah, she's like 6 feet taller than him.
No way.
He's about like 6 feet. He's about 2 feet tall.
Jesus.
I think Riley Nixon is a tall girl though.
Maybe
she's about 7'2" or something. But anyways, yeah, all those porn stars are cut above the rest. All right. No OnlyFans regular chick's gonna be better than them. Okay, bud. Let's settle these hoes down. They're trying to make a living without a pimp like me around to get them some money.
So
it's not
right. Not that like it's not that you think it's cool. It's that you think you should be able to pimp these women. Gotcha.
I'm trying to pimp these hoes, dude.
These hoes.
No, actually, can I talk about the OnlyFans like management shit? It's the most obnoxious, atrocious fucking business model ever. Because all these girls, see why you couldn't. It's a thing. All these girls will like join management companies and start just spamming their audience. It's terrible. I get spammed on OnlyFans all fucking time now.
Are you saying you're on OnlyFans?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I told you I went through like a stint where like I was following like a bunch, and I was like, I'm spending too much money on this. And now I only follow like the free ones, right? But,
yeah, but I've heard the free. I've heard the free ones. They'll like make you pay per post.
Yeah. And I like that better because then I'm less inclined to waste my money on it.
True.
But anyways, before that, like even like the subscribed ones that I was on, they just spam you so much. It's terrible, dude. Like when it's like you see this girl like doing like quality stuff like maybe like once a week, and then all of a sudden she's like on at like 3 a.m. at night, giving you like 15 messages about a bunch of random like low quality photos. It's like this is not worth it. This
Yeah, sounds
stinks.
about right.
And I don't appreciate getting spammed with low quality posts.
Well, I will admit I have an OnlyFans. I don't have one. Sorry, I follow a couple people on OnlyFans,
Yeah, you
and
follow
it's like this
Viper, right?
It's like this Spanish lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and like she sends out messages, right? And she's just sending messages in Spanish, right? So because I don't know what she's saying, I don't respond, right? I don't I don't respond. So and then one day she sends crying emojis, right? So I decided, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna put this shit through Translate. And one sec.
Oh, he puts it through Translate and it says, "I'm gonna bomb the White House." LOL. Haha.
So sorry. So I put it through Translate and it says, "Why won't you talk to me, baby?" And I'm like,
Yeah, that's a management
and
company.
I send her back. I'm like, I don't speak Spanish. And I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying, and with just the laughing emojis. And she didn't bring it up again after that. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking
I hate to
understand you.
break the facade, Argus, but that 10 times out of 10, that's gonna be a fucking management company.
No, no, most definitely.
That's some dude who just works for a company, and
Who knows
he
how to
just
say
got
weird
tasked to
things?
like send out mass messages.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, I don't even
Or
respond.
it could
I
just be a
just,
chat bot. That'd be even easier.
it's possible.
It's
She's
100%.
probably,
I
at the very
think
least,
it's
if she's doing it,
nine times out of 10.
she's got a bot to send. She's got a bot to send out messages. At the very least.
9 times out of 10, if you're getting messaged from like an OnlyFans model, it's not her. It's like some bot or something, because they're lazy. They're lazy. They joined a company and the
I mean,
company's even lazier.
I don't think it's a matter of being lazy. I think it's just it's done out
It's
of
lazy.
necessity.
It's quantity over quality. It's bad. It's a bad system. I'm sick
I mean, it
of it.
doesn't. I don't really think. I don't really think we're in a position to be talking about whether or
We're the
not.
consumers. We got a right to voice when it's
I don't think
fucking, it sucks
I don't think
balls.
it's I don't think it's relevant to be talking about like the quality of OnlyFans when that's not what it's for. It's really just for people to make money
Listen,
by
man.
like, I don't know, selling pictures of their boobies or
You've ever bought
penises.
like
So
a subscription to like an actual porn thing? Like a
no,
porn
never.
studio? Oh, well, then you got it. Then you can't talk about it because I have.
Okay.
Okay, there's a big difference between like some OnlyFans girl that just gives up and joins a company, and like an actual studio that's good.
You seem to feel very, very strongly about this.
I do feel very strongly because I'm sick of all these women that were doing fine for a long time and then they just join a company for some fucking reason.
What about the porn stars who also have OnlyFans?
A lot of times they're also part of like some weird management company and it sucks.
But what if it's just, like it's just a side hustle for some of them? You
Yeah,
know?
I understand that, but it doesn't mean that it's better. It doesn't make it any better.
No,
That it's
not.
still the same low quality shit.
I feel like there's a bit of a more. I feel like there's a bit of a. I'm just gonna say flat. I think you're a little too upset over this.
Listen, I'm just trying to. This is just a PSA to all the OnlyFans girls out there that listen. Stop
You're like telling them to make better content.
Yeah, make better content. You don't need anybody to run your shit. You can run it alone. Okay, you were doing fine. Stop. What are you doing? That's all I'm saying. It just upsets me because like you'll see like quality posts from a girl, and then all of a sudden it just goes downhill, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm jumping off the ship. The ship is fucking sinking. She just doesn't realize it yet. It's kind of like I mean, it's like with anything, right? Like with cartoons. Like when you were growing up, did you like the cartoons that were just easy shit made like in Persia and shit? No. You like good quality stuff that respected the audience. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender, right?
True, but I will
Like
also say though,
that's
is
a good
that
show that still for kids, but it respects its audience
But-
and doesn't treat them
But the
like
respect
dumbasses.
the audience thing is more of a hindsight thing, because I watched Avatar: Last Airbender. Didn't mean I knew about the. Didn't mean I could tell whether or not the show thought I was stupid or not. You know, it's
Well,
one of
it's
those
just-
things where it's
just in
like
the writing.
cartoons, at least the ones I watched when I was growing up, they didn't need to be complex because I was too young to actually understand anything.
Let's think about like a children's show that you hated, you despised,
Mm,
which is tough for me as well because I only watch good things.
yeah, I only watch the best, you know.
I only watch the good quality stuff. Let me think, dude. It's mostly just like children's shit.
Yeah, it seemed like the type of
Like when you're in that age, like when you're like 6 or 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though like the stuff you're supposed to be watching, quote unquote, like not Dora, like, you know, like shit kind of like Dora or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that stuff never appealed to you because there were other shows that were actually good, like fucking Flapjack or Chowder or something. You know?
Yeah, dude, Chowder was fucking a great show.
Yeah, Chowder's great.
I didn't get
it's
it,
still
but it was
it's
great.
still for kids, but it's it respects the audience. It doesn't treat you like a fucking dumb baby fag. It treats
I mean,
it treats you like you can
can't-
at least keep track of a storyline.
Can't say that. I'm not trying.
All right, a dumb fag. No.
Okay. Now we're gonna, you know what? Next up, we're gonna talk about the Torah. We're gonna talk about the Torah now. Okay.
What happens in the Torah?
You know the Torah. Are you saying you hate God? Okay, I see how it is.
What happened? I don't read the Quran, dude.
Cause you don't read the Quran. You don't read the
I
Quran.
was thinking about buying like a Bible and a Torah and a Quran and just reading all of them back to back.
Just to compare and contrast, make a couple Venn diagrams.
I do think that I will one day read the Bible and shit. Just because it's like come on, man, it's like the biggest book. Tell me you're not gonna read it. I read Harry Potter.
I don't even read. Well, guess what? I haven't read Harry Potter.
It's pretty good.
Minus J.K. Rowling being a turf
That's now.
and a bitch.
I was
That-
thinking
she's always been a turf.
I want to do like a cartoon with
I
Borlon,
don't feel my boy.
where like we voice the characters, right? Where it's
Mhm.
like I have J.K. Rowling, like evil and cackling, like on a throne, and like having like her like Harry Potter like shovel money into a furnace to burn like a trans person alive or something, or like cut their penis off, right?
Jesus.
Or cut their fake
Christ.
tits off, right?
The thing with
Mhm.
And then she's like, yes, keep shoveling that money, you little fucking twink.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't endorse any of the actions
No,
described
wait, hold on.
in that hypothetical scenario, because we don't.
No, this is an idea for a cartoon that would be funny. But
We don't
anyways,
actually
Harry
don't
Potter's
want
like,
the-
yes, ma'am, and then
don't
he
do
like
this
pulls
to
a
real
lever,
people. Don't do this to real people.
and only like a
please.
penny falls, right? And she's like, what's going on? It's like, well, I'm sorry, Miss Rowling, there's no more money. She's like, that's fucking impossible. We released a new game. and then he's like, oh, it's because the trans people are bullying everybody to not buy it. Look, and he shows him like a video of Pikami getting dipped in acid. Like trans people dipping people in acid for buying Hogwarts Legacy. And she's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, oh well, I guess we got the other just start opening from the other vaults. It's like a big vault labeled books, and it's just like full of jewels and gold. So it'd just be like a funny joke, like poking fun at both the sides, you know, poking fun at J.K. Rowling for hating trans people and trans people for burning Pikami alive. For like everybody, like trans people shitting on people for playing a game. And I thought it would be funny, dude. And showing that just because you don't buy the game doesn't really hurt J.K. Rowling. Like she's made her money. Her money has been made already. Get over it. Get over it. Accept it. This bitch is crazy.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What did you think about Pikami getting fucking shot and
Alright, you
tased
are
by the trans police?
I have never. Well, don't call him that.
Trans police.
Yeah, don't call him that.
That was like a
You sound like Michael Knoll right now.
not what's a metaphor? Not a metaphor, a simile. Because you know, because you know how black people get shot and tased all the time by the police. How all the VTubers getting shot and tased by the trans people. It's like the same
Oh
thing.
my god, no. Yeah, they're not called the trans police. They're just.
She's got a copy of Harry Potter. Take her down. Take her down.
I mean, as I had said in the episode that episode around when the Hogwarts Legacy came out, I don't think that someone buying Hogwarts Legacy is really hurting the trans community. That's not to say that it might not have any kind of. But the reason I say that is because J.K. Rowling, whether or not people buy Hogwarts Legacy or not, doesn't change the fact that J.K. Rowling still will use her incredible amounts of money and influence, target, demonize, and hurt the trans community, regardless of if people buy the game or not. So whether or not you buy the game, guess what? She's still gonna hurt the trans community because she's already a multi-millionaire because of her because of fucking Harry Potter as it. So buy it or don't buy it. At the end of the day, no one should tell you. It's not really fair to you to people to put the hurt and it's not really fair to you to have people label you as the reason that trans people are being hurt when they're getting hurt regardless of whether or not you buy the game or not.
I just think they shouldn't ruin people's days and weeks because they bought a game. Because the game, it's not like the game says this purchase will be used to murder trans people by the book.
No, I mean
it's like I bought a game and then I fucking buy a ticket to watch a trans person die.
Well, that is a straw man, but
people should just be allowed to play what they want. It doesn't expressly say that this is going to be used to hurt trans people. You should shit on J.K. Rowling for doing that.
But again, it doesn't matter if I buy it or not because J.K. Rowling's still going to have the capacity to hurt trans people.
Yeah, blow her house
It makes
up.
it makes no difference. The only way J.K. Rowling stops hurting trans people is J.K. Rowling stops being J.K. Rowling, and that's not going to change because she's J.K. Rowling and she's bad.
This whole Hogwarts Legacy is just giving transphobes just a reason to hate transphobes or trans people even more now.
I mean, I don't think that the trans community being upset over people buying Hogwarts is I don't think that's fair to the trans people to say, hey guys, if you just don't get mad, transphobes will not hate you as much as they already do because they'll hate them.
They can get mad about the game, but they can't get mad at people buying it. That's the thing.
I mean, I think to some extent they have a right to say I don't like this, but ultimately it's not fair to other people to
I'm just saying just don't bully. I should say you can get mad, but don't bully people.
Don't bully, and the thing is that my whole thing and the reason I didn't feel bad about buying the game is because me not buying the game doesn't stop trans folks from hurting trans people. It doesn't stop J.K. Rowling from hurting trans people, and me buying the game doesn't enable her to do that any less or any more because she already does it. She's a fucking multimillionaire, and she's a bitch.
Yeah, trans people. If you really, really hate Hogwarts Legacy so much, go to J.K. Rowling's house. I'm sure you could find it.
What are you gonna say?
And give her a piece of your mind. That's all I'm gonna say. Give her a piece of your mind.
Give her a piece. Give her a heater. No,
just give J.K. Rowling a piece of her mind or your mind. She's the one that's doing bad. The people that play the game are not evil.
Just feel comfortable in knowing, though, that there is a lot of people within the Harry Potter community support trans community
A lot of
who do
trans
not
people.
agree with and do not agree with the views of J.K. Rowling.
Let's look up trans Harry Potter cosplay.
Because I damn well know that when J.K. Rowling dies, I'm not gonna give a fuck about her.
No,
I mean, I don't give a fuck about her already. I don't really give a fuck about Harry Potter anyway, though.
You like Harry Potter?
No, I just wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy.
I love Harry Potter, dude.
You love or love?
I love it. I love Harry Potter.
I'm happy for you. I'm
Harry
happy
Potter's
that you
fucking
love.
cool, dude.
No, it is. It's very cool.
You could shoot spells. I always wondered, like, if in Harry Potter were there like rapists and shit, like rapists.
Granted, the name of the spells are like the. What I will say is that where J.K. Rowling falls short is on her naming conventions for spells. They are very weak.
I thought it was just Latin.
No, like for example, the in fucking Hogwarts Legacy, the spell, there's a spell that lets you fucking like shoot fire. It's called Incendio.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. It's just playing on pre-existing words.
Well,
So
I thought it was just like Latin.
I don't
play on words in Latin.
I have no clue to the full details, but again, it's not a problem that she does that. I'm just saying how it is. It's not very creative.
I heard J.K. Rowling actually like practices witchcraft and and like drinks trans people's blood and stuff. I heard.
Oh, really? I thought that was trans people doing that to kids and babies.
What? What?
I shouldn't even say that. I shouldn't even say that. That's literally. I sound like
even
Michael
know
Knowles right now.
I know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just so everyone knows, this podcast does not support the beliefs held by Michael Knowles or the Daily Wire.
I was trying to be a champion for the trans people by making fun of J.K. Rowling. You just turned it around.
Well, I thought you were making fun of J.K. Rowling, and transphobes, but so that's why I said what I said. Because Michael Knowles thinks like trans people, owner of the Daily Wire. He thinks like they attack children and force them to have gender conforming surgeries and shit like that. Like they hold them down. They're like
staple tits on their chest.
Yeah, like they just do it's just like he just fear mongers and shit.
Yeah, trans people have been seen like judo chopping people in the throat and then and then stapling fake breasts onto people's chests.
See that? That's why it's fucking insanity. It's fucking crazy.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
No, it's super crazy. I don't know if you saw, but recently a senator in Florida said he made the comment that if we need to eradicate an entire community, referring to the LGBTQ community, like if we need to eradicate an entire community to keep them away from children, then we damn well should. Like this guy said this on like the Florida State House, and then Michael Knoll at CPAC said that we need to eradicate transgenderism, as he calls it, from everyday life.
It sounds like
so
a guy I used to know. I think he was in the 1940s, maybe.
Okay, what's that? I'm sorry, I gotta go shit. I can't hold it.
It reminds me of the terrible tragedy that happened like in World War II, like during World War II and stuff. There was some guy with a little funny mustache who also tried to eradicate a certain race, a certain type of people. And he actually started with people that had mental illness. Go figure. But yeah, the Pika-Me thing, man. That was pretty sad, because it just felt. I mean, it's also on her. I mean, she's the one that decided to just leave. I don't think she's part of a company. Or maybe she is. I don't remember. Let me go look that up real quick, because if she's part of a company, it might change what I'm about to say. Look up Pikami is okay. She's part of Vom's project. Okay, I wonder if she got strong-armed out, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's just a silly thing that people just bully a creator just because they want to play a game. It's like, dude, get over it. Get over it. No one cares or want to play games. If you have a problem with the person who birthed, I don't know, is Harry Potter a genre now? Birth the subject matter. Go take it up with her. You know? Shitting on people constantly for a purchase they made and for what they like is obnoxious and stupid. It really just makes everything that you hold dear look bad, or every cause you want to champion just looks terrible because of your terrible actions. It's like, is that really how you want to represent your cause? With bullying? With bullying people that have done literally nothing wrong? It's not cool. Now, what would be cool is if Harry Potter, if trans people went to make all the copies of Hogwarts Legacy have a sticker on it that said this will be used to murder and destroy trans people. That would be pretty funny.
Have y'all been enjoying your conversation with Joe? Have y'all been enjoying your convo with JoJo?
I was just saying it's sad that Pikami basically like gave up because she just got bullied so hard. And what makes it even, well, I'm laughing because it's also kind of funny. But what makes it sad is that she never even got to play it. Like, she announced that she was going to stream Hogwarts Legacy. She got a ton of backlash, right, from trans people. And then she's like, you know what, guys? I'm just going to cancel the stream, right? And, like, she kept getting hate because of it. She never even got to play she never even played the game. She never streamed it. She just, and then by then she just got so fed up, I guess, that she just gave up. She's like, fuck it. This ain't worth it.
She just quit, yeah. That's very unfortunate.
It is sad. I mean, people, people get upset about things and then they just can't handle it. Personally, I would have showed like a picture of my turd on Twitter and be like, "This is what I think about your opinion."
people get upset about things, and they got it's some things it's like valid, right? But again, like in this case.
I'm just saying
in
that,
this
like,
case, the fact I did think it was a little bad. I did think it was a little nuts to say that to insinuate that by buying Hogwarts Legacy I'm killing trans people.
Yeah,
like
that's
just
insane.
insane.
I had no idea that's what was happening.
Yeah, like that's just insane.
Where's the Dr. General's label on Hogwarts Legacy that says this warning, this can cause deaths of trans people?
That's what I'm saying, right? People are like, oh, you bought Hogwarts Legacy, you know how many trans people you're killing? I'm like, 0, because I'm not killing any. But again, it's J.K. Rowling is still gonna be a fucking bitch,
You should be like, oh,
even
shit,
if I buy the game or not.
You should say like, oh shit, I didn't know trans people were allergic to this.
No, that's tone deaf as fuck.
Oh shit, my bad. You know that trans people were all allergic to Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, no, that's tone deaf.
Yeah,
but no, I'm just
That's why they banned it in airports and stuff. They banned Harry Potter movies and stuff because trans people are allergic to it, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
die.
personally, I would ban Harry Potter movies in airports because Harry Potter movies are just okay.
No, the first one's good.
Harry Potter for me is like a piece of fiction. Isn't very good.
Which one was
Not
the
even
one
my-
with the werewolf?
It's not even in my top 20s, man.
Number 2.
I don't know.
Number 3. Number 3 is the best one, I think.
Harry Potter's just not in my top 20s, bro. It's
Harry Potter's.
it's
in,
like
in my 15. I'm number 15.
I think the reason people love Harry Potter so much is because we all when we were most of us when we were young, we had to either read Harry Potter for school because like for a fiction class or because Harry Potter was our first introduction into fantasy stories and novels, and thus it holds a special place in our hearts because not because it's a good piece of fantasy fiction. It's not,
It is.
but because we just have such fond memories of it.
No, it's good. It's
No, I think
fantastical.
it's okay. I just think it's
The
okay.
books are good too. She's a good
I-
writer.
Well, see, I've never read the book, so I can't attest to that. But that's the only reason I like Harry Potter. It's because I just have fond memories of that of that world and story. But there's other pieces of fiction that I have just captivated me a lot more. But that's just my own personal experience.
Like Twilight.
No,
I love Twilight. Did I ever tell you this?
do you like Twilight?
I fucking love Twilight.
I fucking love Twilight. Twilight's
Twilight
my jam.
1. Twilight, the Twilight movie. I never read the books. The first Twilight is so fucking funny. I fucking love watching that. I remember
It's
me
like
and
the
my
key-
brother watched all the movies back to back. We were fucking dying laughing, just fucking shitting on this movie, on these movies.
Dude, Twilight is the reason I can't watch the Batman because I can't because anytime I look at Batman's actor, I just see Edward Cullen in a Batman suit.
Edward's glow. He's sparkling.
Yeah, he's not.
like, this is the skin of a killer. That's what he says. This is the skin of a killer. Look. He pulls his foreskin really fucking hard. And it whips back like a lasso, like a whip.
Yeah, you just can't open it.
Yeah, he.
But I think what I thought was though I never fully understood why in that movie Bella, even though Edward told her like, if I get your ass pregnant, that baby's gonna tear your shit up. She's like, let's have a baby. I'm like, that baby gonna tear your ass up. Why would you do that?
It was an accident, wasn't it?
I have no clue.
haven't watched it in a
Fucking
while.
Edward, just get Edward a fucking vasectomy. He
I
can
just
bust as many.
remember- No,
he
they
can
couldn't
just
get a
bu-
vasectomy because she was like, it was like grew up way too fast.
No, I'm saying that he could have just got a vasectomy before they got married.
No, I mean,
Because remember,
he's
she got
a
pregnant on their honeymoon.
vampire, though.
Yeah, vampires can get vasectomies, cuh.
No, they can't, dude. It would grow back.
Yeah, they can.
They have
Nuh-uh.
healing.
Yeah, I thought a vasectomy would though.
Yes, it would.
If he just went, no, don't grow back, don't grow back, don't grow back, don't fix itself. I'm sure his vasectomy wouldn't reverse.
Vampires are like zombies now. They don't work.
But I'm like-
they don't work logically.
or like Bella could just get her tubes tied. Like
That too.
I'm just
But
like
she was,
I'm
like,
just like realistically
17.
speaking, you can get your. She was 18 when they got married, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, she's like 17.
Bayern is
18.
one of the
That's
best
the whole
teams in the world.
story, but it's kind of young, and that's kind of a hard sell for your dad when it's like, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna get my tubes tied at 18." He's like, "What?"
Hey, Dad, my husband's a vampire. What, like this man's seen it all.
No, her dad didn't even know until like the last movie.
Well,
Go watch
Dad,
Twilight, bro.
Daddy just gonna have to deal with it. Daddy's just gonna have to deal with it.
No, that poor guy.
He's like, why can't you give me grandkids? Because that baby will tear my shit up. Well, tear your mom shit
It's
up. No,
also
little
it's also Edward's fault though, because he's like, no, you can't be a vampire, bitch. You're gonna get old, bitch. It's like,
I mean, this is
what?
also
Why?
true. I can also understand why Edward would want to dissuade her from becoming a vampire. Because bro,
it's cool, dude.
because you live forever, bro. I'm not trying to do all that.
Well, then you wouldn't ask for it, but I'll be like, man, that sounds sweet. I could play
Or
Minecraft
like-
in the day and fucking go out banging in the night.
or like vampires, right? I don't know, man. All those vampire dudes, they all seem depressed as shit. So they're like, I've been alive for so long. I'm like, bro, just kill yourself at this point.
Man, this fucking Vocaloid. Go watch a movie. There's a bunch of shit to do. Get over it.
Go watch a movie. This nigga, whatever. This motherfucker been alive for like 100 years, and he could just go watch a movie.
Yeah, go watch a movie or something. What the fuck? What, have you known everything? What are you all seeing too? What the fuck? You ain't God. Yeah. The vampires are always like, I never liked when vampires are constantly just all sullen about something that happened to them. It's like, go rip your head off. What the fuck? Boo-hoo,
Or
bitch.
or the way in which I don't know, Twilight really is fucky with vampires for me. Because they're like, oh, the vampires are all like have this weird sexual thing. I'm like, can't vampires just be like fucking like loner emos? Like,
Well, that's kind of like what the old vampire stuff is, though.
or
right?
you know what they could also be? They could just be normal people. They could just act like normal people.
Well, there's a show called True Blood. The later seasons are pretty terrible.
There's also the originals.
But True Blood is basically just that, just like regular old vampire, like regular old people, and like
it's
vampires
just people
that come out.
It's just people that are vampires. That's really it. It's not vampires.
And they're
It's
all
just people
southern.
that are vampires.
They're all southern. They're from Louisiana.
That's the one where the guy's like, was like, everything here in this diner is sold with AIDS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not a vampire though.
He's not?
No, he's just a regular dude.
Really? His homegirls are vampires though.
Yeah, his I'm just gonna spoil it. His cousin gets turned at one point.
See, that's what I mean. True Blood's been out what, like fucking 10 years now. I remember.
I mean, it's already done.
Maybe
now.
even longer. Yeah, it's been done. But like that's what I'm saying, right? Like that. Like Twilight was weird because vampires always acted in like this cloak and dagger shit, but like let's be honest, if there were vampires, realistically, it'd probably be a little bit more similar to True Blood. Just people who are vampires and just chill, just are people,
Well,
and they're just vampires.
All right, so in True Blood, they don't chill. The vampires were hidden away from society for a long ass time, and the only reason they came out was because in Japan they invented like the synthetic blood that can sustain them, right? So they're like, hey guys, we don't have to feed on your blood anymore. We're gonna start introducing ourselves into society, right? They have like a whole government.
Oh, okay.
Shit, which is a cool premise, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's also a show, like a drama, so a bunch of terrible things happen.
Yeah, for the sake of drama.
Yeah, but realistically, like just like the idea of like all these like super powered evil things coming out into society and like how people would react to it is pretty interesting, because have all the racist people, right? And you have all the people who are just afraid of vampires because they fucking drink blood and can kill you like easily.
Even though now, like you said, they do synthetic blood or like drink the blood from animals.
But it also investigates the other vampire aspect, where like there's vampires that want to like become more human and like live normal lives, and there's other vampires who are like, nah, fuck that, we should be like fucking ruling over these dumbass humans, right? We should be eating them like cattle, like in Terminator or something cool. Which makes sense. Like, it's not like every vampire is going to be a good person. They're still people. So some vampires go fucking crazy and just go on murder sprees and shit. And a lot of vampires also just don't even drink the synthetic blood. They just keep it up for appearances, but they actually still drink from people. They can like hypnotize people and shit, and drink their blood, which is kind of rapey. But yeah, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the first 4 or 5 seasons are good, and then after that, it just takes a big shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think because one of the main writers leaves. It's just like they just lost the plot. They just gave up. They're like, "Fuck it." Now a bunch of crazy shit happens.
And then you got the originals,
Yeah.
which takes place in the same universe, right?
What originals?
The originals.
That's a show?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of that show.
Main character, or at least one of the main cast, is like Klaus. He's like a vampire king or something. I swear, maybe they're not in the same universe.
No, True Blood's based on like a book from some lady in the South.
Well, it might not be. It might be in a different universe, I think. Oh, okay. No, I'm getting True Blood and Vampire Diaries confused.
Oh no, Vampire Diaries is like some gay stuff that I don't
Because
watch.
the originals is because Vampire Diaries and the originals are in the same verse.
I mean, the vampire archetype is cool though, because it's like let me be honest. Let me be frank here. I do think the whole idea of vampire stuff was made just so women could come, right? It was like some weird smut for women and gay
I
men.
see that. Aren't we overtime right now?
Oh, are we?
I think we are.
Oh, we're actually just on time. All right.
Okay.
Sadly,
well,
we'll
hopefully,
pick up the vampire stuff.
yeah.
some other time, fellas.
Hopefully, you all enjoyed today.
Put vampire in the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, guys. If you think J.K. Rowling's a vampire who drinks trans blood, put it down in the comments below. See ya.
Oh my God.